Hello students, how are you? I hope you're all fine, healthy, wealthy and doing very good in your life, okay? And if you're not, I'm sure you'll be going through it and you're going to do some good things in your life, right? Okay, so be affirmative now. We have gone through some questions. We were discussing some questions back in our previous lecture, and in today's lecture we are going to cut it short because this probability chapter is a very short chapter and it's very understandable. We can see that how simple the questions are, and you're going to have some questions on probability in your exam, so it's good that you can score with a very less words. You're having only one formula and it's going to be very easy, right? So the question when we were stuck was that an organization selected 2400 families. 2400 families we were talking about at random and surveyed them to determine a relationship between income level and the number of vehicles. That what is their income level and for the certain income level, what number of vehicles the families are having. So for that, the number of vehicles in a family, they've been recorded, the information gathered, and the list is here in the table. So for the less than 700, this is the information. 0 vehicles for 10 families. One families have one vehicle. 160 families are having. If the salary of them or the income of them is 7,000 in rupees, from 0 to 7,000, and out of them 10 families were there. Out of 2400 families, 10 families were there, they were having no vehicle at all. 160 families were there that were having one vehicle, and there were 25 families that were having 2 vehicles, and there was 0 family that was having about 2 vehicles. Similarly, same goes for 7,000 to 10,000, and they are the different numbers. Okay, so here it is. Now, the question is, suppose a family is chosen, the family is randomly chosen. If family is randomly chosen, from how many families it's been chosen? From 2400. So 2400 is our base. Okay, then find the probability that the family is chosen earning rupees 10,000 to 13,000 per month and owning exactly 2 vehicles. First thing is you're having 10,000 to 13,000. What you are having? 10,000, or should I write it here or not? So I can write it here. Okay, I can write it here. So in that case, you are having 10,000. If it's not visible to you guys, no worries, because I'm just repeating it here. To 13,000 and 2 vehicles. Okay, it has been asked. Okay, then look at it here. What you are having? 10,000 to 13,000. 10,000 to 13,000. What is this range? This range is this. 10,000 to 13,000. Now, 2 vehicles. 2 vehicles. Here, 2 vehicles. So this comes in this category here, and that is 29 to be exact. What it is? 29 out of 2400, right? Okay. So you are getting it. What? For the first one, it is 29 by 2400. Okay. So for the first one, I'll write it is number of families having income 10,000 to 13,000 and vehicle 2 upon total number of families. That is going to be simply 29 by 2400, right? Because there were 2400 families, is it so? Yes, 2400 families. Okay, so you can solve it here and you will be getting the answer. So basically this is your answer for the probability. You can cut it short also, okay, and you'll be getting the answer in some decimals. Right, now for the next one you are having 16,000 and more, okay, so you're getting 16,000 and more per month and owning one vehicle, okay. So 16,000 more is here and owning per vehicle is here, so it's going to be 579, okay. So here for the second one, what we are getting, the probability is what is the number here? 579, but out of what? 2400 families. So this is for the second one. If we talk about the third one, what you getting here for the third one? Earning less than 7,000 per month and does not own any vehicle. Earning is 7,000, less than 7,000, owning no any vehicle. That means number of vehicle owning is 0. Okay. So if you are having less than 700, it is going to be this one, and owning 0 vehicle is for 10 families. Okay, so it is 10 here. We talk about the third one. How many families were there? 10 families. Okay, so PE will be equals to 10. Now, out of how many families? Total families were 2400, right? So it's going to be 1 by 240, right? So that is going to be your answer. Okay, let's move to another one. Fourth one, earning rupees 13,000 to 16,000 per month and owning more than 2 vehicles. So what is the range? 13 to 16,000 per month and owning 2 vehicles. Okay, so let's have a look on that too. 13 to 16, this is the range here. 13 to 16, and then you're earning number of vehicles 2, that is what? 59 you're getting. Okay. Okay. So for the fourth one, it's going to be 59. Now 59 out of how many? 2400. Okay. Similarly, if you look for the fifth one, now the fifth one is what? Owning more than 1 vehicle. Okay. Owning more than 1 vehicle, and this has to be done with 16,000 and more. In that case, what you are going to do? You're having this one family, right? So this is about the first, second, third and fourth one, and now we are moving to the next one. Here, to know the opinion of the students about the subject statistics, okay, and you are for sure having our chapter statistics on that also. So we get to know opinion of some students, and some students were liking statistics, okay, and some were not liking it. So the number of students liked that is 135, that's a good number, and number of students that doesn't like that is 65. That means there were some total number of students. How many students? 200 students are in total, okay. So you can see here that is also going to be 200. Yes, this is also going to be total number of students equals to 200. So 200 students were there, okay, in the survey, and 135 liked this statistics and the other 65 does not like it at all. Okay, now you have to tell that first thing. Okay, the question is not complete here. Let me do it for you. First thing, you have to find out the probability of liking the statistics is what? Okay, in that case, you are going to write it simply, the answer in the solution section. You are going to solve it like that. The probability of that event is going to be is equals to number of students liked statistics upon total number of students. Now, what are the total number of students? Surely be 200, and number of students that liked statistics is 135. So, this is going to be your answer. Okay, just solve it, and that is going to be your answer of your probability, right? And what is the next one then? Next question, let also that be written by me. Number of students, not number of students, but probability of not liking the statistics. Not liking is simply disliking, and disliking is, so that is going to be solution part here, PE. Now, P is gonna be what? Is equals to, in the denominator, you and me both knows that they are going to be the total number of students. And if we talk about not liking, that means disliking. So, this numerator is gonna be number of students dislikes or does not like statistics, and this is going to be 65 by 200, and you are going to solve it further in order to get your answer in decimals. So, here's your answer. Okay, let's do one more question. This is going to be a last question. Okay, so do it. 11 bags of wheat flour, each marked 5 kg, actually contained the following way on flour, okay, in kilograms. Now, mark it. You're having bags, you're having some bags of 5 kgs, but they are not actually 5 kgs, they are written as 5 kgs, but there's minor difference in their weight. Some are less than 5 and some are more than 5 kgs. So, you're having 4.97, 5.05, 5.08, 5.03, sorry, this one is exactly for 5. Next is 5.06, 5.08, 4.98, 5.05, 5.07, and again 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So these 11 bags of wheat flour, okay, we are having all the 11 things here. Find the probability that any of these bags chosen at random contains more than 5 kg of flour. So what is being asked to you students? Solution. Probability. What? Bag containing, or number of bags, I must say. Number of bags containing more than 5 kg of flour upon total number of bags. Okay, if you go for number of bags containing more than 5 kg of flour, that is going to be 1 here, 2, 3. Now this is not more than 5, this is 5 only. So we are lefting it apart. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and again 5. So we are having 7 bags here. Okay, so 7 out of how many bags? 11. So this is going to be your answer, students. So is it so simple or not? Simple? Alright. So this is about all the questions. Note it and then we are going to summarize this. Okay, so completed. Now we are going to summarize this complete chapter, and I have told you there is nothing more about it. In the very first 2 lectures we have talked, basically the theory part of it, because the theory part of it was something that you have to understand, because in the 10th standard you are going to have some good questions, some very good quality questions, and that's going to be based on the theory part of it. So it's very good for you guys to understand this theory part here. Now if you go for the summary first, an event for an experiment is the collection of some outcomes of the experiment. I have told you about the outcomes, like if you are tossing a coin, getting head or getting a tail is your outcome, and if you are tossing a coin, the tossing of coin is your event. Okay, so an event for an experiment is a collection of some outcomes of the experiment. Next point we have get through was the empirical formula when these experiments came into the existence, and that was that number of times if you are increasing the number of trials, that means number of events, if you are increasing them, then you are going to be find out a more profound value of probability, and it's going to be, for in the case of tossing a coin, is 0.5. okay, so here of getting a head or getting a tail. So probability of event, we got the formula like that. Number of trials, this is trial, right? Here it is trial R. So this is going to be trial. Number of trials in which E has happened, event has happened, upon total number of trials. This is the total number of trials, and if I am talking about had to be happen, so number of trials in which I got head will be counting that section. Okay, and the total number of trials be writing in the denominator. Okay, this is a simple formula. Okay, and the next we will be having the probability of an event lies between 0 to 1, 0 and 1 inclusive. 0 and 1 inclusive. I have told you including 0 and 1, and in one question we got 0, we got 1, okay, and we got some values in fraction, but we never got any value more than 1 or less than 0. So range of it is 0 to 1 for the probability. 0 and 1 are also included. That means we can have 0 as our answer, and we can also have 1 as our answer. And I think this complete chapter is over for today. Now we are going to meet in next session in some interesting next topic and chapter. So keep watching, keep studying, and keep taking care of yourself, students. Bye bye.